Okay, here's a quick tip just for having good vocal support so that you can support longer phrases and longer lines. So what I sometimes do when I'm practicing singing, which is kind of rarely, but what I've learned to do is to hiss out so that I can feel a sense of support down in the lower area down here, which is where your support comes from. So take for instance this psalm. The precepts of the Lord give joy to the heart. Let's say it sounded a little weak. It sounded kind of like this. The precepts of the Lord give joy to the heart. I would go, I think I need to support that phrase a little bit more. And what I would try to do is take a nice deep breath low into my stomach, way down here, and I would just hiss out the whole phrase. So I would be thinking, the precept, I would be thinking of the whole phrase, but I would be hissing. So it would literally look like this. Now what you may or may not see too is my hand, I'm trying to have consistent flow of air the whole time. And I can feel down here that the muscles are engaged. So when I go back to singing it, there's that long connected line and smooth airflow. So I'll try singing it again with that hissing in mind. The precepts of the Lord give joy to the heart. I can actually tell that my air support was much better because I didn't even need to breathe at all in the middle of the phrase. And you'll find that when you're using the best air support that you're capable of, you can sing these incredibly long phrases. Not that you would necessarily, because the congregation will want to breathe probably in the middle of that phrase, but it's amazing what your air can do for your sound. This is particularly true when you're trying to reach higher notes, that checking on the flow of air, the shh should be consistent. When I warm up with our choir, or when I warm up the choir, we do some of these vocal exercises to make sure that down here is nice and engaged. And so we can sing long phrases without breath if we need to, but it just opens the door up for much more expressive singing. So I hope you enjoyed this tip. Let me know below if you have any comments or questions, and I'll be sure to respond. Thanks.